I had a chance meeting with Joe Frazier, walking down the streets of New York, and there was a car accident. I'll make this as short as I possibly can. There was a car accident, and the traffic stopped in New York, and the cars were parked, and out of this car pops Joe Frazier. And I'm looking at him, and, you kind of double take because I'm talking about 1980, or so when he was still at the peak of being Smokin Joe Frazier. And I'm like, whoa. And I talked to him. He spoke to me very cordially, like he'd known me all his life. And he said to me, you know what? I got a gym in Philly. Whenever you're in Philly again, stop by the gym. So I stopped by the gym, and when I went to Philly, I stopped by the gym and saw him. 3 months later, my niece got married, and one of my mother's friends gave my niece a present of a limousine service to take her from my mother's house to the church. The limousine pulls up, and my nephew comes into the house, and he says, Uncle Burt, the car's outside, and he says he can't park. He has to double park. So I said, you go tell that driver he needs to park that car someplace until we come out, and then he comes back around. Well, my nephew wasn't going to do that because he was a little scared to do it. So I went outside to tell the driver to do that. And I went outside, and the windows were rolled up, and I knocked on the window, and it was tinted. Guy rolled the window down, and it was Joe Frazier. And I'm just, you know what? I looked, and I did a double take. I'm like, nah, no way. And he kind of remembered that he saw me in New York, and I asked him, what the heck? Well, Joe had a limousine service attached to his gym, and he had a habit of coming in. Back then, we didn't have computers. Everything was done on a clipboard. You wrote everything down. So the clipboard was on the side of the ring in the gym. He picked it up, and there was no name beside the job, which was my niece's. So since the driver wasn't there, he decided that he was going to get in the car and take the drive. He got in the car and he drove. I almost passed out when I saw him. Well, the rest of my niece's wedding, I forgot my niece was getting married because I was talking to Joe Frazier.